There is a thing that happens when you get too good at your job. You show up on time, you hit your deadlines, and you solve problems quietly. Your manager starts trusting you, your coworkers start depending on you, and you think this is progress. It isn't. What you have actually done is build a trap, and this trap costs you years. Welcome to Marcus versus the Machine. Today, we are decoding why being the best employee actually makes you invisible to leadership, and how your own reliability is permanently stalling your career. Most people assume that if they stay late, deliver clean output, and fix what other people break, the organization will notice and reward them. But the workplace does not run on fairness, it runs on convenience. In the beginning, being dependable gets you praised. You become the person who never drops things, which feels like trust. But reliability is rewarded only until it becomes exploitable. Soon you get the understaffed projects, the impossible deadlines, and the coverage for someone who quit 3 months ago. You think low maintenance is professionalism, but to leadership it is invisibility. Every time you handle something without escalation, you train leadership that you do not require attention. Every time you deliver without drama, you become infrastructure. And here is the unwritten rule. Infrastructure is not promoted, it is assumed. The person who created minor emergencies got more face time, and the person who required reassurance got more access, while you were quietly buried in execution. When you are exceptionally good at your role, you become expensive to move. If your manager promotes you, they have to replace you, and replacing someone who is quietly competent is genuinely painful and creates risk for them. So keeping you exactly where you are is the safer choice. They don't promote you, they just make your current job bigger. The reward for fixing chaos is becoming the permanent chaos absorber. Your competence becomes the replacement for infrastructure the company refused to build. Then there is the visibility problem. Many strong employees believe their work will speak for itself, which is one of the most expensive lies in modern corporate life. Work does not speak for itself, people speak for it. You might do most of the work on a project, but if someone else presents it in a meeting, 3 months later, everyone remembers it as their project. Credit does not flow to the person who did the work. Credit flows to the person who communicated the work. Visibility beats quiet excellence. If your work cannot be seen, it does not count, and if someone else is seen standing next to it first, it becomes theirs. You are trapped because you are playing by an incomplete rule book. You think you are being judged on output, but your manager is actually keeping a vague sense of a story about you. And that story determines your career more than a spreadsheet ever could. When you are too good at your job, people start to see you as only that job. You become the go-to person, which feels like recognition at first, but go-to eventually becomes can't do anything else. To break the trap, you must understand that competence is not a strategy. It is a baseline. Competence gets you in the room and gets you stability, but it does not get you movement. You have to stop optimizing for being good at the job you have and start preparing for the job you want. Stop fixing broken systems silently. Make your trade-offs visible. If you do extra work, force the prioritization conversation so leadership sees the math and the cost. You must be seen as good at your job by the right people at the right times. The trap isn't that you are bad at your job. The trap is that you are too good at a job that doesn't lead anywhere. Stop letting the system turn your excellence into unpaid infrastructure. If you want to master the unwritten rules and survive the machine, hit subscribe. Stay sharp.